Okay, abseiling past the knot. The knot is a standard tie for the tying the ropes together. The belay plate is attached short and not on an extension, because you know you're going to go past the knot. You're never going to go past the knot unknown. So you need an extension above the plate, not below it like you would have quite routinely. The distance between the harness and the prusik above, which is an autoblock knot tied with a very specific sling, a very specific prusik loop, the whole thing needs to be sorted for distance and rehearsed, and then clipped on your harness and kept like that so that you know what's what. The extension is not clipped into the harness with a carabiner, it's larks footed onto the belay loop, so it avoids using a carabiner that could be undone by mistake. Okay.
Yep.
One of the things about this is judging the distance right. It's very easy to abseil into the knot in the rope, and that catches into the belay plate, and then none of the system's going to work. So when you get close, you have to be very, very careful not to abseil into the knot and jam it into the belay plate. That's just enough. Then the first thing you've got to do is back up the whole thing. The autoblock knot could creep into the knot and pay rope out so that the knot blocks into the belay plate. But to stop it doing that and stop anything moving anymore, you take some wraps around your leg and then use a clove hitch or any knot to tie into the rope a long way below. It's a backup, so you don't want that too close. If it's too close, it fouls up everything. Then you know you're going to be abseiling below it, so you start backing it up before you move the belay plate. In this case, this prusik loop is too long, so once I've taken a set of wraps, which is about 5, instead of just clipping it together, because it's too long, I just put an overhand knot in it. There. Just to shorten it so it fits properly to do the job. Okay, that goes into the harness. It's very close to the belay plate, but if you keep your leg down, there'll be enough clearance to clear the prusik loop from coming up and fouling the belay plate. A little bit of rope out, and now, with it backed up by being tied in, with the wraps around the leg, and with the autoblock knot locking above, you take the belay plate out. Clip the belay plate back so you don't drop it, because if you drop the belay plate and all you're left is with the carabiner in your hand, you've got a problem. Belay plate into the harness, close up and tight as you can get it underneath the knot. Get it set so it's ready to go, and then check everything. The top bit is tricky. This knot has got practically your whole weight in it. If it won't free, use 2 hands on it. If the worst came to the worst, you'd have to cut that prusik. And you see, it's quite stubborn to move when I'm hanging in it, but it is moving. And then, because your leg has got wraps and there's a prusik on the rope, you can use 2 hands and undo the whole thing. Keep everything because you might need it. There's a lark's footed sling in there that's jammed in by the carabiner on the belay plate that I leave.